So today we're going to talk about murder. A little while back, I was talking to an alumnus of our business masterclass, the High Performance Forum, to a guy named David. So David runs a mid-level company with a team of about 200 people, and towards the end of last year, David was all distraught. And I was surprised because I had talked with him mid that year, and he and his team were on fire. They had been crushing it. Everybody in the company was firing on all cylinders. Every metric was in the green. They were way ahead of all projections and on the path to far surpassing their annual goals. He had, at that point, what every organization yearns for, whether it be in business or sports or politics or otherwise. It is that elusive, seemingly magical and powerful force called momentum, or more affectionately known as Big Mo. So I asked him, David, who killed your Mo? So after talking through it a bit, which was more of a therapy session in actuality, we looked through all his vital metrics, and there is where we found the clue. We clearly saw who done it, and it wasn't Colonel Mustard, Miss Scarlet, nor Professor Plum. It was dun 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 dun. The murderer was the dog. The dog days of summer is what murdered his Mo. What is known as the summer doldrums brought his Mo and the awesome stride that they were on to a screeching halt, or let's just say a slumber. One that when they finally awoke from, it was way too late to recover from. They had fallen too far behind and had missed their end-of-year goals by a long shot. So instead of the jubilant and joyful celebration of a New Year's Eve party, their end-of-year quote-unquote party felt more like a funeral. The funeral for their once beloved Mo. The dog days of summer is a real phenomenon that affects every human spirit. Dictionary.com says this phenomenon occurs during the period that Sirius, the dog star, rises at the same time as the sun. The dog has been let out. Dictionary.com goes on to say that this is a period marked by lethargy, inactivity, and indolence. Seriously, it's written right in the dictionary, a period marked by lethargy, inactivity, and indolence. So what does this cause? Well, American Express Open Forum did an extensive research project that documented during the dog days of summer, workplace productivity plummets a full 20%. 20! Now, you have to understand the ramifications of that number. That number compounds across your entire team. Think about my friend David, who has 200 team members. If one person's productivity and their contribution to the team drops 20%, and so does the next person's and the next person's, it becomes a chain reaction. Well, you might know it as a compound effect that viciously and brutally, mercilessly murders your Mo. On top of that horrifying statistic are these. Employee attendance drops by 19%. This, of course, breaks the rhythmic consistency chain. And then projects take, on average, 13% longer. The same projects worked on by the same number of people at another time of the year during the summer takes 13% longer. Now, check this out. As a business, you are not paying 20% less for people to produce 20% less. You are still paying 100%. And you are not paying 19% fewer workdays, you are paying for all of them. And you are not getting a 13% discount on projects that took longer than they should. You are paying extra for that extra time those projects are taking. If that doesn't get you all riled up, let me add these harsh reality stats. This will freak you out, and your HR director and your CFO. During the summer months, lunch hours increase 2.6 times. Personal shopping during work hours increases 200%. Planning personal trips increases 130%. Oh, and get this. Searching for another job while on your job increases 120%. How's that for a stab and then twist in the heart? We're gonna prevent the death of your Mo. You, me, and hopefully your whole team. All those that you need to have stay active and productive and engaged to achieve your big, hairy, and audacious goals for the year. Together, we will adventure through a 10-step plan, and in doing so, not only will you prevent the death of your precious Mo, but it will give you a huge advantage over your competition. Because here's the deal, like it or not, the dog will be running amok through the teams and offices of your competition like a murderous, jowl-frothing mad dog. But not yours, not now. To get you ready, I prepared a guidebook that will we will use as we step through each of the 10 steps. You can download it at the link below to help get yourself started. The first step in this process is to get every member of your team. That includes not only the people in your office, but all the vendors that you rely on, the suppliers, any of your joint venture partners. If you have key clients and you need their teams to stay engaged during the summer as well, and all those in what is called your fortress of support. All those people you need support from and their productivity in order to achieve your goals. These are family members, close friends, accountability partners, maybe mentors, coaches, spiritual advisors, mastermind group attendees. Get them to subscribe. It's all free, of course, and it's exclusively right here on Darren Daily. So you're going to want to get them all mentally and emotionally and energetically engaged to keep your mo going. So be sure to ask them to join you through this 10-part adventure over the next 2 weeks. And if you are in on the adventure, I want you to write in the comments below, #KeepMyMo in the comments below, and I'll see you right back here at the starting line.